Hi everybody. In this morning's video from AG Chelsea TV, I'll be bringing you the latest Blues updates. We'll start with Chelsea end interest in Kieran McKenna. McKenna has emerged as one of the brightest young coaches in English football, having guided Ipswich Town back to the Premier League following back-to-back promotions. Chelsea parted ways with Mauricio Pochettino last week, with the 38-year-old emerging as a front-runner for the job at Stamford Bridge. The Blues, however, are no longer considering the Northern Irish manager, The Athletic report. Chelsea held talks with McKenna last week, and despite having huge admiration for him, the Premier League side are now focusing on a select group of candidates that does not include the former Manchester United assistant. The report also states Leicester City boss Enzo Maresca and Thomas Frank of Brentford are the only known options remaining to succeed Pochettino. Roberto De Zerbi also remains strongly linked with the role. Brighton want to bring in McKenna to replace the Italian, but Manchester United are also keen on his services. It has been reported the Ipswich boss would jump at the chance to return to Old Trafford should United decide to part company with Erik ten Hag, with United officials holding talks with his representatives last week. Chelsea keen on Souleymane Sidibe. According to French outlet Foot Mercato, Chelsea are keen on signing Stoke City prodigy Souleymane Sidibe in the summer. The former club are impressed with the youngster's abilities and believe he could be a good investment in the long run. Souleymane Sidibe was born in Paris but moved to England to pursue his footballing career. He joined Stoke City Academy at the age of 8. Since then, he has been associated with them and has worked hard to polish his skills in the field. Sidibe's impressive displays at the youth level earned him a first-team call last year. His role in the side raw a rise this season, where he got to feature in 26 games. In those many games, he scored a goal and provided 7 assists. Sidibe is a typical box-to-box midfielder who contributes to both aspects of the game. He is a strong guy and is good at the ball with both feet. He is one of the most promising talents in English football and definitely a youngster to watch out for in the near future. Ever since Todd Boehly came into power at Chelsea, the club have prioritised investing in youths. They are backing their plan of building a long-term squad. The alleged interest in Souleymane Sidibe is in the same direction for sure. Chelsea eyeing summer move for James Trafford. According to a report by The Sun, James Trafford is the subject of interest from Chelsea. The Blues are scouring the market for a goalkeeper heading into the summer transfer window. The 21-year-old Burnley goalkeeper is also a target for Newcastle United. However, the Blues want to beat the competition to his signature by launching a move worth £20 million. James Trafford is widely regarded as one of the best young goalkeeping prospects in the country. A native of Greysouthen, he began his youth career at Cockermouth FC and spent some time at Carlisle United before joining Manchester City in 2015. The Englishman rose through the ranks at the Premier League club but could not establish a foothold in the first-team squad. The 21-year-old embarked on multiple loan spells away from Manchester City before joining Burnley last summer. However, Trafford endured a frustrating debut season at Turf Moor, keeping only 2 clean sheets while conceding 62 goals in 28 Premier League appearances. Meanwhile, the English goalkeeper has dropped to the EFL Championship with Burnley after suffering relegation from the Premier League. However, a swift return to the top flight might be on the cards, with Chelsea and Newcastle United vying for his signature. Chelsea's interest in James Trafford is understandable. The Blues are scouring the market for a goalkeeper heading into the summer transfer window due to dissatisfaction over Robert Sanchez's performances. Several candidates, including Jordan Pickford, have thus emerged on Chelsea's radar. However, Trafford is also a viable target, with the Blues plotting a move worth £20 million to sign him. The report claims that Chelsea might be in the pole position to secure James Trafford's services amid the update of a potential bid worth £20 million. That comes as a blow for Newcastle United, with the Tyneside outfit also interested in the 21-year-old Burnley goalkeeper. However, Newcastle United might have fallen behind in the race to sign the Englishman as the Blues look to land him in a deal worth £20 million. It will be interesting to see if Chelsea can beat the competition to his signature in the summer transfer window. Chelsea holding on Ian Maatsen asking price. According to a report by Give Me Sport, Borussia Dortmund will look to complete a permanent move for Ian Maatsen in the summer transfer window. However, the Black and Yellows do not want to meet Chelsea's asking price for the 22-year-old. Meanwhile, the Blues are adamant they will not dither from their valuation of £35 million. Ian Maatsen endured a frustrating first half of the 2023-24 season after returning to Chelsea from a loan spell with Burnley last term. A native of Vladingen, the Dutchman spent most of his formative years in his homeland but ended his youth career at Chelsea. He joined the West London outfit in 2018 and graduated from the club's academy a year later. The 22-year-old has embarked on full loan spells away from Chelsea, rising in prominence during his stints with Coventry City and Burnley. However, he has considerably raised his performance levels since joining Borussia Dortmund in January. Maatsen has turned out 22 times for the Bundesliga club, chipping in with 3 goals and 2 assists. Maatsen's exploits in the second half of the 2023-24 season have compelled Borussia Dortmund to consider a permanent move heading into the summer transfer window. However, the Dutch fullback has a release clause worth £35 million in his contract with Chelsea. The Black and Yellows have an issue with that valuation. Ian Maatsen has arguably outperformed Romy Bensebaini at Borussia Dortmund this season. So, it is hardly surprising that the Bundesliga giants want to complete a permanent move for the Chelsea Academy graduate. Recent reports have claimed Borussia Dortmund will approach Chelsea for talks next week. However, Chelsea's asking price of £35 million poses a problem for Borussia Dortmund as they want to negotiate a lower fee for the 22-year-old. But that might not happen, with the Blues refusing to lower their valuation. With Chelsea not ready to listen to offers lower than £35 million, it will be interesting to see if Borussia Dortmund will be willing to cough up the required sum. However, talks between the two clubs are on the cards. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.